Number 23 on the final review says the volume of a rectangular prism is represented by the expression x to the third minus 2x squared minus 20x minus 24. If the length is x minus 6 and the height and width are equal, what is the width of the prism? Okay, so we've never done a problem like this, but again, just always start with what you already know, okay? We know how to draw a rectangular prism. We know what a rectangular prism looks like. Here we know that the height and width are equal, so I'm going to make a height about the same as the width, right? And then the length is going to be this x minus 6, okay? And we know that volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height, right? So right away, I could easily do a guess and check method here. I know what my volume is an expression. My volume is x to the third minus 2x squared minus 20x minus 24. And I know that, I don't know what my length is, but I know my width is going to be x minus 6, and I don't know what my height is, but I actually know my length and my height are going to be the same thing. It's going to be one answer over here. So basically, I just need to figure out what can I put in here that's the same thing as I can put in here to equal this, right? So we've got a situation where we've got a couple choices. We could divide. We could divide both sides by x minus 6, right? And then we'd have these two over here, and we could kind of see if that gives us a perfect square, and we could factor the perfect square. So we could use long division. This would be a great time to use long division. We've already done long division a couple times, so I'm not going to do that. We could do a guess and check method here, where we take the things that they put over here and put them in here and see if these two sides are equal. And with that, we even have some choices. So here's x to the third minus 2x squared minus 20x minus 24 equals. And then here, let's just say we're not sure. Does this equal x plus 2 times x minus 6 times x plus 2? Are the length and the height going to be equal to x plus 2? And even here, then we have some choices. We could multiply this out longhand by using distributive property, and that would be we'd have to distribute this to this, and then once we got that, we'd have to distribute all of that to that. But another thing to see if the expressions are equivalent, the fastest way to see if the expressions are equivalent is to get a graphing calculator. Okay, so let me see so that you can see this. We can graph the two sides. So if we plug in our volume on one side, we know we want it to be x to the third minus 2x squared minus 20x minus 24. So that's kind of what that graph looks like right there, the volume graph. And we want to put in an expression down here, length times width times height, that will be equal. So if we put in x plus 2 times, and we don't know, we know the width, x minus 6, and then again the height and the width are going to be the same, so x plus 2. Is that going to match up? Do those two things have the exact same graphs? And it looks like that's true. See, if I turn the green off, there's the blue, turn the green on, it's right on top of it. And we can even look at the tables just to be 100% sure. So let's look at the tables here and just really compare the values to make sure. And sure enough, so I feel pretty sure now that it's this x plus 2 right here. But you could graph the others just to be sure, because sometimes I'm thinking, well, that was the first try. Did I do something wrong? But if you go here and our next one was x minus 2. So if I go back and change this, to x minus 2. I'm not sure how to get that deleted. Oh, backspace. X minus 2 and change this to x minus 2. Notice those aren't the same graph. So now I'm starting to feel pretty sure that's not the same graph. X minus 2, so length times width times height. If these were the length and the height, that would not equal the same as this volume. Same thing if we change that to x plus 4. And x plus 4 here. I'm having trouble with getting this to type out well. X plus 4 and x minus 6. It doesn't really matter which order you have it in because of commutative property. So again, that x plus 4 definitely is not working. So do you see where you used a guess and check method? When they give you this many options, you don't have to go at it straight. You can go at it to see which one really works. And this is the solution that really works.